Hi there, welcome to Lily Tree. Whether it's for Valentine's or you just love the heart shape, let's make this quick wire heart bracelet. All we need for this project is some 1mm diameter wire, which is 18 gauge, and a clasp and jump ring to close the bracelet. And the tools we need are chain or flat nose pliers, round nose pliers. Some bail making pliers would be useful, but you could use the base of the round nose pliers if you don't have them, and some wire cutters. To create one link, we need a small piece of the 1mm wire. I have 6 centimetres here, which is 2.5 inches, and that's the shortest I'd recommend going. If you want a larger heart, make that wire a bit longer. And we're going to start by folding that wire in half. And close the two halves together to make a tight bend. Then we're going to turn this 90 degrees, and I'm going to use the third step on my bail making pliers, which is about 4mm diameter, and just bend the top wire around. We can then turn the bail making pliers and bend the other side. And I just want to separate the wires in that centre part slightly. This is just personal preference on shape. But we can take 2 pairs of chain or flat nose pliers, hold a wire in each and just twist gently. Then we can put our bail making pliers back in, finish shaping the top of the heart, and carry on creating a heart shape. Just make sure it's the shape you like. And then as the wires cross, with that top wire, we're going to bend it right the way around the other one. Just be careful when you're doing this that the bend is sitting exactly where that wire is and it's not pulling it in any further. We haven't got much wire left here, so we can use our pliers to help hold that wire and just pull it around. And we want a full tight circle around that other wire. We can then trim off the end just before it crosses itself, so we've got a full loop. Then we can just scoot that wire end so it's flush with the top. Then we'll just trim the other wire, and using our round nose pliers, make a small loop on the end. And I'm turning this under the link. Just straighten that up a bit. And that's our first link made. There are several ways of putting the links together to make a bracelet, and you can experiment with them to see what you like the best. But you'll notice with this first link, the top wire is coming up on the right hand side, and that's what's making the loop. And the lower wire at the top of the heart comes round and crosses over the wire at the bottom of the heart. Now, for the way I want to assemble these links, I want half of them to be the mirror image of this. So to make those, we'll fold the wire as before, but then curve that top wire over to the left hand side of the heart. Then make sure that right hand wire crosses over the top at the base of the heart. This is a good moment to check the shaping against that link we've already made. But don't get too hung up on them being exactly the same. Slight variations are what make this handmade. Then we'll curve that top wire around. And make our loop in the other wire. So this is our first link, and here's its mirror image. And then we just need to make several more of each. Now, as I said, you can experiment with how to put them together, but I'm going to alternate these links, attaching the loop from one heart to the uppermost curve on the next one. So I just open up that loop, hook it around that side of the heart, and then close that loop back up. And one thing to just watch is you've got the front of each link on the same side. And we'll just continue putting the bracelet together like this. And once we've got all the links together, it creates this tumbling heart chain. Now we just need to add a clasp. And I'm using a lobster clasp. We're just going to put it on a jump ring. And then add that to the last loop in the chain. We can then attach that to the top of the heart on the other side. And that's our bracelet finished. If you enjoyed the video, why not head to this playlist for more heart jewellery tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.